Hi there, and welcome to this video in our Service as Action Supervisor series. In this segment, we will be looking at the required manage back procedures and answering the question, how do I supervise a Service as Action project? This information will be useful to you as you move through your class's projects on the Manage Back Learning Management System. In our last videos, we defined what Service as Action is, why we implement it, and briefly discussed the role of the teacher supervisor. If you'll remember, Service as Action is student-driven. Student groups go about defining and creating their own activities. We also mentioned that the teacher supervisor's job is making sure those student projects are meeting the SA criteria. It's also to confirm that students are logging and completing their projects on Manage Back. Although different class sizes conducting different projects will affect how often you can get to each student, you should ideally be checking in with each student every few days in Manage Back and then in person. So let's take a look at Manage Back. Starting from the dashboard, navigate to the IB Manager button and select the relevant grade level. Next, select a student. On the following page, check that you are set as the student's SA advisor. Use the drop-down menu at the right side to change that if needed. Now you should be able to access the student's SA projects. Click on the appropriate activity. When we select a project, we are taken to the project summary page. At the top of the summary page, review the description and goals, activity aim, and the student-identified learning outcomes. Confirm that the description and goals field connects curricular learning to an extracurricular context. Check that the activity aim meets a community need. Then be sure that the learning outcomes selected seem appropriate and achievable for this proposed project. At the bottom of the summary page is the notes field, where you can give feedback and post comments about the activity's progress. If at any point during your supervision process a student has not met a criterion, leave a feedback note on Manage Back and address the issue with the student. If these criteria are met, click on the Reflections and Evidence button to the right of the page to access the student's process journal. Students use the process journal to post reflections, timelines, rubrics, photos, websites, and any other evidence of their project process. Review the process journal to see if the student is on track. Once you've taken a look through the process journal, return to the summary page. Adjust the activity status from To Be Determined to Approved or Completed as need be. Leave a feedback comment in the Notes section on the student's performance to date. Depending on the length of the project, repeat this process of check-in and feedback as many times as needed. When the project is complete with evidence of all 5 stages of the service learning model, click on Complete Supervisor Review. View the completed process journal entries on the Supervisor Review page. Leave a final comment on the student's progress, effort, and commitment, and any other relevant observations you may have. Below the comment box, check the appropriate boxes to indicate if the student has met the learning outcomes that they defined at the beginning of their service activity. Click Yes or No if you believe the project was completed successfully. Click either the Submit and Next or Submit Final Review button to close the activity. And you're done. So we've now covered what Service as Action is, why we implement it, and how you can conduct your supervision. If you have been watching all of these videos back to back before beginning your projects, then I wish you all the best of luck. If you have been watching these videos in step with your students' progress, then you are likely well into the process, and I cannot wait to see what your students have created. Either way, please do not hesitate to contact the Service as Action Coordinator if you have any questions at all. I hope you and the students are learning from every iteration of the program. Have fun with it, and thank you for watching.